say you can't find me no more. Riding in the photo solo, I am moving slow-mo. Riding dolo down the road, my life I'm living dolo. Dolo, 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 dolo. Find me riding dolo, you say you can't find me no more. Riding in the photo solo, I am moving slow-mo. Riding dolo down the road, my life I'm living dolo. Yeah, I'm in a state where niggas just stay cautious. Just the thought of pillow talk can make nauseous. I don't require a first mate to take office. Sometimes when I don't have my space, it's exhausting, man. I think that love's a Hunger Game, Jay Lawrence, man. You starve yourself, regenerate, and do it all again. A couple days and then you play some beef for all your friends. And if you wake up without them, your walls falling in. If I gave you this knife, you might fall and put it right in my back, but that would be my fault. So I just keep it attached in case that I might draw. I'm realizing the fact I'm something unlike y'all. I might be breaking a back to finish the night off, but I don't get too attached. I'm sending them right off. Look at my passenger side, ain't no one in sight, dawg. We dolo tonight, y'all. That's just what I like, y'all. Hey, dolo, 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 dolo. Find me riding dolo. You say you can't find me no more. Riding in the photo solo, I am moving slow-mo. Riding dolo down the road, my life I'm living dolo. Dolo, 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 dolo. Find me riding dolo. You say you can't find me no more. Riding in the photo solo, I am moving slow-mo. Riding dolo down the road, my life I'm living dolo.
Show me love right now. Can you show me love right now? Lately I've been. You can get shot right now. You can get shot right now. Lately I've been having dreams that nigga that's gon' kill me. So can you show me love right now? I've been dancing with the devil, I need a hug right now. But if a nigga run up on me, he get shot right now. Lately I've been having dreams that nigga that's gon' kill me. So can you show me love right now? I've been dancing with the devil, I need a hug right now. But if a nigga run up on me, he
Appreciate
get
it,
shot
Hoss.
right now. I just need a hug, I just need some love. I know that my fault is so deep.
Appreciate the follow, Hoss.
So much pain in my heart, honestly, I wanna give up. At times I feel like I'm so done that I ran out of love. But I had to get on my ass, started thinking clearer. Sometimes I forget who I am when I look in the mirror. I can't even come to my senses, leaning off the syrup. And every time I think about my lost ones, I just tear up. Yeah, but I've been holding on. I've been trying to cover my pain with drugs, but I know I'm strong.
That time around, but is obviously a vision of things to come for sure. There's some other teams. This is the great thing about finals. Every single team in the top 10 is recognizable from all the other weeks previously. We've been celebrating them. So Gabe Tahi and Sprite, good to see those guys as well, coming in from Believer Beach in 9th position as well. I mean, D-Roller, Spegu and Charlie as well. We saw DJ Ages and Skittles. Incredible stuff, Vivid. All these top trios managing to rotate perfectly, despite the fact that Dirty Dogs was where things ended up with the Storm.
Yeah, I mean, the huge thing about that first pager that saying that to me was DJ Agers and Skittles found themselves in that top 5, right? But we saw Colazo, Lazar, and Trashy also up there. I believe it was like top 7, right? So both of those trios are landing at Corny Complex, and they are contesting each other. But I'm assuming that they went ahead, walked away.
What's wrong with you, man? I'm starving.
Yo, Ace, you good?
Yeah, let's win this.
Away from each other, right? Kind of split the POI, and both found themselves in the top 10 at the end of first team. So interested to see how these contestants that are going on around the map end up working out. As you guys can see here, Booga, Nash, and Avery, not the best game, but still 19 points, right? Like, look at these points, right? You think we're not on the top 10, so kind of a bad game, but I mean, 20 points isn't necessarily that bad. Every single person who has won like an FNCS has had a game around that amount of points, so not really like a vibe killer, I would say, because, you know, you kind of need these games to get through.
Yeah, and Dave Mirror Reverse 2K that we saw as well, ex-champions, but, you know, the Storm Surge played an important part there as well. They just got brutalized very early on by the Storm, but came back into it and managed to get 15th position. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from what happened in the game. We talked about POIs to go.
The most materials, because obviously Bucky
only has 6 to his name so far, and he seems to be pretty split, as it seems like Clicks is getting 1v2'd right now by Bank Teller. He manages to hit the big shot, but no, Clicks is picked up, so it's all down to Bucky to see what he can do. Is he going to go for the shots? Is he going to push? Is he going to get in, or is he going to disengage? He's going for that right hand peek, currently hitting around 60 damage on already, trying to bait the opponent out to that door by shooting it, but no, they've managed to get out of that box. Yes, Bucky is going to play hyper aggressive right now onto Elsa and onto Bank Teller at the same time, and it doesn't look like he's backing down from a fight. He's not scared of the quick little 1v2 situation as he actually starts to tag and crack the opponent player down by 100 damage.
I mean, you're seeing why, right? He really wants to push them off of the reboot car here so he can get control of the situation, go and back it up, and he did just that. It was enough to play defense. You know what? He might have enough distance between him and himself to go ahead and get the save here. Is there enough time? Is there 10 seconds available? It looks like there is, because Bank and Elsa are going to completely back off here. They're going to go for high ground so they can see and look on down. There goes the save. Elsa's going to go ahead and sweep on in from the side here, but it's too late. Clicks is already up. This is still a 2v1 situation, guys, regardless of what, and Bucky's holding that door frame there, so Elsa's got to be very careful.
Indeed, Bucky's already been complaining, I see, about other team landing and staying on top of the stack, so right now we're seeing none of that. We're seeing Bank Click kind of pushing all the way from the outside as they're kind of pressuring Bucky and Clicks. Yes, oh, and here we go. That is very true. Is that going to be Booga's team pushing in? It really depends. It could also be Pigot's team based on the way that they positioned themselves before, but this fight is dragging out. It is indeed Pigot, Peterbot, and also TK pushing in. They need their Storm Surge. They need these elimination points, and they know that this fight has been dragging on for so long.
Yeah, and they have the full advantage, guys. They are coming in with fresh material, fresh HP, fresh side of eyes, and this is their fight to win at this point. I mean, the very much fractured Bank Teller and Bully here on the run. Bucky and Clicks as well, pinned up in the middle of this all here. And look, Bank's gonna go and jump in the car. He's gonna get out of there. Pigot and Peterbot are going to hear that. They're probably going to be thinking that this is going to be an empty position or an empty building that they're standing on top of. So for Bucky and Clicks, I'm hoping they don't move, don't get spotted out there, and at least they can stretch their game out a little longer. But remember,
yeah, there's absolutely no reason not to do that. Realistically, if you're smart, you will find those contested POIs around you, push them in, pick up those easy eliminations and the easy tags as well. Pressure all the way around, just spraying from every single angle. Right now, they're just sitting out. They've obviously got 3 eliminations. I'm not sure. I don't think they were contested, but they've just managed to easily claim that spot. But Narwhal's team's Lemon Divine, seeing a free high ground, said, you know what, now we're just going to go on up. And again, now Mega Dubs and Rocane have lost that power position, right? They've lost the ultimate high ground on this spot. And if there's a lot,
not unlikely that they'll be able to find one. There it is. They're just trailing behind.
Use this much mail to get in to first. They're only 17.
But they found that eliminations. We're at top 19 now. Remember, once we break into top 17 territory, as teams fall, more and more place. Justice Duke there to step on up. It's a full trio down low. They're going to get broken out, though. Degenagers come on down. Eclipse takes high ground with Inflatable Bull, but then in a 1v1 takes out Skittles there as well, and he's fighting for this second place positioning now. That's a clutch up if I've ever seen one. Remember, Bizzo and company fell so early on height, though. Degen struggling to hold down now. Duke's users and Justice have officially taken advantage of all the chaos, and they are at 13 elims here. Can they find the 14th? Of course they can. There's the big shot, and as a trio, they do it. They close out. They end at 80 points there, Reese. Massive game.
That is absolutely insane from them. 13 eliminations. Did you say 13? Was that right?
14.
You know, when you do lose themselves into that final storm and kind of, you know, really making a case for being in a victory royale position as well here, Vivid. It's a really strong start from trios that we knew were going to go a long way in this competition.
Yeah, a lot of flip-flops here when you get past that.
A couple of us in the predictions, and you know, Vivid, they've not had the strongest of starts, but again, we say it time and time again, it's only the beginning. But let's take a look at some highlights actually of teams that are going head to head, kind of like in contested situations here, which are definitely prevalent and worth taking note of. We can see Creo, Bucky, and Clicks here at Steamy Stacks. This is where they've chosen to go today. An incredible. I love a snipe. I love a snipe. We can see it right there again. A fantastic kind of like. You know, it's really important, isn't it, Vivid, to get the Storm Surge, because in that first game it was so brutal on so many teams. It really is a question of, you know, being more aggressive in these contested situations does give you a bit of an advantage, because it means means come the mid game, you don't need to stretch yourself as much to try and get those all important shots on other players.
Yeah, this contest, this game started with a pickaxe knockdown and then a snipe knockdown right off a spawn. So a lot of crazy things going on in Steamy Stacks. But yeah, after that first brutal game, we saw a lot of teams going down Storm Surge, struggling with Storm Surge. So they kind of understand that they may need to look for other strategies. And you know, when you are contesting somebody, you're like, hey, there's a team right there that's next to me, like 30 seconds into the game. Might as well try to get some cheeky little tags in, maybe even some elims right off the rip.
Yeah, they managed to. Yeah, Pico's trio managed to.
Ready. I mean, I'm boys, over to you. Here we go as things start to load up into game number 3 now. I mean, you saw the standings there. Things are very, very close. And talk about a freakish performance from user Dukes here, but they're a contested drop, and we know that these contested drops can come with their own set of issues. Justice is going to have to clutch up here, and he does. Looks like he gets his finish. He gets the match, too. That's the most important part of this all. And it seems like they fend off the opponents here for just a moment. So, with how quick and fast this fight wrapped up, Reese, I mean, hold up. They might just be breaking away with a very strong lead here.
I think they might indeed. That was like Catty Corner is such a fast drop. It ends up being so quick in terms of the fights that you have here. And the contesting team, I think it was Wrigley's team, is end up. You see one of them disengaged. You think we're hiding right there behind. I think that's the toilet that he is. Yes, Dictating is just sitting, hiding behind the toilet at this point as Justice starts to move on up. But no, Dictating's going through. But they know this drop spot. They know exactly what's going on. And users went around the other side and managed to go around and get the flank. As we go back to Bizzle's team, this contestation we've seen every game so far. Larson being picked up and Crumbler now left alive as I think he's solo against a duo.
Bizzle, Coop, and Eclipse, they trying to step up right now. Bizzle though, no, Bizzle lets his guard down, but oh, quick flick there onto Larson, shuts that whole entire dream down. I'm not gonna lie though, it could have been very, very bad. It could have gotten very ugly for Bizzle there for a second, as he was nearly just fried out of the lobby there with one SMG clip, right? Like that would have just been it. But hey, the shot comes through, they clutch up, they managed to stay in the game there. Not ideal, but they're still alive.
Not ideal at all, but now moving back to Rocane, Dubs, and Mega. Seems like they are actually contested. We didn't think that these guys would be off the rip here, but no, they seem to be managing to actually fight this off. And for once, these guys are the ones who are on the outside applying that pressure. It's Quanti's team who is here. So Rocane now starting to apply and all jump in. It's a 3v1 situation. We know one of the other teammates is nowhere near, and they have to just capitalize on this. And yes, the big shots come out.
Yeah, we're looking at the raw power from Rocane right now. The aggression coming through, the angles. He's doing everything he needs to do, but Dubs is the one who lets himself open there. He's going to fall. Rocane's going to get punished in the process as well. And it's looking a little worse for Wares here, as Mega's the only true healthy teammate here. In comes the teammates of Quincy. It's Ty and Moo here. Now, we've seen a lot of Moo in the coming months here. Again, making himself to this FNCS stage here. Here goes the pickup. Okay, so they get the save on Dubs. It's still a winnable situation for the vets right now, but anything can still go down.
Yeah, the materials are starting to get a little bit dry as the pressure starts to come in, but I'm sure the ammo goes up, but no, Rocane is picked up again, and so is Mega. So Moo has managed to turn this around massively, and it's now a 2v1 situation, and Durant tries to drop down. No, the big shots come out onto him, and that's it over. That's it finished with. They turned a 2v3 situation around and picked up a big win from that.
Now that puts them only at 10 points, so you have to think that they didn't make it out before, and that just made a lot of sense as to why. Mega, Dubs, and Rocane there did have a couple elims in that previous game. They had all control of the draw spot too. P-God and company though, rotating in really late here, as we've seen them do just coming out of the last game here. They're doing it again. This time they're fully committing, trying to find those continued eliminations. They make it look so easy, as they should. I mean, they have this entire trio dead to rights. I mean, they have both of them in such a bad situation here.
What's wrong with you,
Man, I'm starving.
Yo, Ace, you good?
Yeah, let's win this.
Starting today, new monthly subs and gift subs are 20% off. They say never wake a sleeping sub, but it's September! Now let's get subbing!
Sub.
when you're taking these early game fights and you're investing all these materials, I mean, they're just making it easy for Peterbot, Peacock, and TK here to just come on in and clean up, clean up house. It's not even a problem for them right now.
And one of the issues we have been seeing with that, though, is that Peterbot's team hasn't really been able to capitalize on the games. So far,
not yet.
They've cleaned this up, and you'd think, right? When we've seen Peterbot's team, we've seen them easily be able to get good games, right? That last game did do well, right? 5 eliminations, so they only got a corner. They've also switched around 2. Off the top of my head, I think there was a third one as well at the same time. So at the same time, we're going to see so many more fights coming out. But Blake now trying to find Taeksu right now, who is inside of this window. Yes, I think he knows the player's there, but he just didn't manage to find him.
Yeah, Blake's going to back off here. He does sense danger on the other side of the wall there. You see those other teams just lurking on in, taking looks into the battle here. Not one that they want to be a part of. Remember, once you get eliminated, especially in these early kind of situations, right, with the zone, the way it can play out, like, the pickup can become virtually impossible at this point. So Blake's going to get back to his teammates here now, and all of a sudden, Gabe, Ty, and Sprite show up. They come from Believer Beach. They rotate on in, and it makes sense. I mean, all these teams are probably sick and tired of the way Surge has been going for them, so everyone's trying to get into the next major POI, get involved in a fight, and this is why it's starting to really just, the boulder's been pushed off the mountain here, Reese. Teams are jumping on top of one another. We are down to less than 70 players. I don't remember the last time we saw an FNCS pickup pace this fast. Like, the first zone hasn't even closed yet.
I genuinely don't think I've seen a finals game, I'm trying to think, that has this little players in it already. And in particular for NA East, like a region that's notorious for Storm Surge. Like, I'm very surprised. Actually, moving back the day though, who's in a fight again, and this time he's apparently picked the wrong one. He does manage to get 3 eliminations so far, but he's the full trio going up against him right now of DJ, Aegis, and Skills, who I think know that he's a solo. I'm guessing that's how Miro and Reverse went down. Ooh, and they found that big angle, and now Day's down to 20 HP, and he's not going to be able to out-heal us. This should be an easy pickup for DJ and for Miro now.
Yeah, but yeah, if Day's not going to go down without a fight here, he's going to continue to put up here. He might just be able to find a siphon, but it's going to come down to just that if he wants to stay up. That's a 105. It was close, but not close enough there. Down he goes. That's going to be their game, and man, that's a rough one because they were inside the top 9. They fought their way from 15th up to 9th place.
Ton of congestion. Maybe not in this game because everyone was fighting, but usually that causes almost could be a win handed to them. Hold them down. Now they're going to decide, we don't want to fight this one, to hit our rotate. We've got enough tags as far as this.
Here's the zone. It's going to pull direct.
Any more to go, so I don't want to specifically say sure what the entire goal is, but
some time there on high ground. Saf.
Vivid says, who's going to win this game?
80 points here. Royale finish that they were looking for in game 1. It was stolen away from them. Can they do it here and now? I mean, they have the firepower. It looks like the stars are going to align here. They have the zone playing for them too. I think Reese, they might be able to pull this one off here.
They might be able to pull it off, but they have everything outside of materials and ammunition, the 2 most important, most critical factors for playing high ground at this moment. And we see the Kanada's going to start to drop down, go for walls, go for angles, go for whatever he can to get his materials refreshed. As down on low ground, Who Fishy, Aspect, and Kaz are still in this, looking extremely healthy on everything apart from the materials as well. They are going to try to take angles, try to drop players down onto that low ground. Again, we've seen Scented being down, so they've managed to claim a free layer that's free because of this team. As they see the players up above, go for shots, try to break them down yet again, as that team just cannot seem to get them into the box. The player drops down the 90 shot, and it's Peter Ball who goes down. Aspect unfortunately knocked to the zone as W Carey is still down. Who Fishy into the box, goes for the spray, and gets yet another elimination down onto the low ground.
Another one right there. Who Fishy clutching up as a solo here. Now it's officially a top 3 situation. Now I did see Kanata still alive as well there, and he is up, but no, he's gonna fall now. Saf is by himself. Stretch has got the side angle, and it's enough for them to clutch up here. And mind you, they barely had any material, guys, and just like that, they jump up to 80 points here, putting themselves right back inside, what looks like is a top 5 placement there. I'm thinking they're cozy. I'm thinking they're getting comfortable here because that game 3 was a nice comeback for them.
Yeah, those 9 eliminations total as well.
They were looking for that.
Position with 63 place points, 21 eliminations, the first team to break into the 20s. Victory Royale just went one, but the first team as well to hit triple digits here at FNCS Finals, which is incredible. But you can see there as well Aspect, Kaz, and Hufishi. Again, Hufishi and Skittles are continuing place right now. You can see Duke,
Saf, and Avery. I feel like they had the same playstyle, right? It was always higher ground.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've just finished buying a lottery ticket, by the way. Right off the bat, they are having a contestation, as we say each week here. Thanks to
crack that 100+ point threshold, but it's Aspect, Kaz, and Hufishi that have really got my attention right now. 2 second places already, brother, and that puts them at 13 elims total in the tournament as well. And they're up there sitting strong in second.
You're looking really, really good. I think a lot of people had high hopes for Aspect, Kaz, and Hufishi. Like, you know, Kaz, one of the only players who's made every single finals on this region out of 3, which I think all the rest of them are obviously here. We've got Canada, and I forget who the final one is off the top of my head as well. So they're obviously putting in the work at the same time as we move back onto Coop, Bizzle, and Eclipse. And it's not looking so good for them this time off spawn as Crumbler using the turret to finish off Bizzle.
Now, mind you, Bizzle, Coop, and Eclipse coming into this were inside the top 10, guys. They were in 9th place with 65 points there. Already getting taken out that early. It's pretty rough, but it's not completely over just yet. Larson, you know, he's barely got anything to work with. Next, he's low on HP as well. So this is still a fight that is very much winnable. The situation here, although not ideal, can still go in their favor. Now comes the fight, though. The fight for the reboot card. In the feed, though, things are lighting up pretty quickly. The pacing of this game following suit from the previous. Already, what's that, about 20 players or so down? Almost?
Close to already. Like, this has been a heavily aggressive game. As Clicks picks up one in the feed, so does Bully back onto Bucky. User's team has fully wiped Wrigley's team, who did change their draw spot, right? Wrigley's team was landing here in their qualification. Then, first 2 games, this time they moved over to Coral. Now they've come back, and User's team is just wiping the floor with them. Like, let's be real. This reminds me very much so back to season, I think it was season 5, when we saw I think it was Dictate's team lose all 6 games off spawn too. I think it was Colazo's team at the time. I'm getting vivid flashbacks of that as we see right now. But User team, look, they're just picking up these free elims.
I love this stat too, by the way. For the first time in NA East Finals, the top 2 teams on the leaderboard, guys, are contested. So Users, Duke, and Justice being one of the teams that are contested here. You just watched the fight go down. A 3 elim swing for them. And they're miles ahead of some of the other players that have to catch up to them. And so are Aspect, Kaz, and Hufishi. Now, we haven't gotten to watch the Kaz, Hufishi, Aspect fight up there just yet, but these are teams that they're having a ton of resistance on the drop, and they're inside the running right now for at least taking home day 1 at the moment as things stand.
That's true, and that puts you in such a good position, right? Such a good spot for day number 2. Ooh. But Eclipse and Coop now capitalizing on the fact that they managed to get a knock there. And that seems to be, I'm not sure if they got the full finish, but they definitely got some tags on it, so that's looking good for them so far. As Coop's now going in from the top, as we see Eclipse going in from a wall. A classic pinch down below as no Nexi is up. So all 3 team members are still in the running. Right now, it's going to be a war of attrition, and also who can have the most ammo, as you see Eclipse running out of that SMG ammo, and at the same time that team in there is going to be able to harvest out the materials, so they're going to be playing a little bit better of the waiting game, as Coop and Eclipse are just pressuring from such good angles.
Yeah, Coop just trying to wait to see if he gets anyone on the exit there, but no one is going to back out of this box here. Crumbler, Larson next, and just try to buy some time here. And they've already got that pickup like we talked about. So I'm thinking Coop did manage to get the card from Bizzle there as well. Might be worth disengaging here. As we mentioned, they barely have ammunition here to work with. This hand cannon, though, can put in some big damage if he does get to connect. But no, these guys are already gone too. The rotate's starting to come on over. They're going to use that mountain to break the line of sight there, and they're gone. Over to Squish, Duran, and Magnolia, who've rotated in officially onto Macwood, Illis, and Tragics here, and they are breaking out into a fight.
Yeah, and Squish's team was usually landing near that mid-map, near Risky Reels. Now they seem to have gone very far north. There was the Macwood's team has 2 eliminations, so we've got to assume that P-God's team has lost 2. Potentially Magnolia cleaned up the 3rd. I'm not entirely sure if they're all fully still in the game right now, because they don't seem to be in this POI by any means. So definitely a change-up of strategy for Macwood, Tragic, and Illis this game in comparison to the first 3. But for Durant's team, like, they are trying to get in and do something. You know, their games haven't been going fantastic so far, so they're trying to take this contested POI, trying to make some work of it, like we've seen P-God's team do in the first 3 games. And hopefully, you know, we can see some success from that strategy. But if we look in the map, another team is starting to approach. The little green markers are...
Okay, thank goodness, because like I said, I'm like not warmed up, so I gotta say I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Oh. I can't see because of numbers. He's gonna push that. No, he's not. Okay, that's good. That's good though, honestly. That's a good thing. I'm happy. Please leave. This is Nicky's turf. I definitely am gonna need some. I'm really glad he didn't crack me, to be honest. I'm actually kind of glad he left. That's why I kind of didn't. In the back of my mind, I didn't want to blow up this thing.
going on up in Craggy Cliffs, and they want a bit of the action too.
Now, mind you, that could be DJ and Adra Skittles. That could be, you know, Colazo and crew if they rotated early out. It could be Booga, exactly, Booga Avery. There could be a number of top-tier, solid trios. I just kind of feel like teams are figuring it out, right? Like, they're looking at the drop spot maps. They're saying, hey, they're contested. Let's go that way, right? And, like, this is what we're watching right now unfold, which we don't really see very often, especially in NAEs. Most teams just tend to kind of, hey, let the teams do their drop. We'll play for positioning and then, you know, see how things go. And the question's been answered. It's Avery right there creeping on just outside the peripheral there so they can see. Might be trouble in paradise here at the Cliffs. Back over to Steamy Saxo. Miro and crew have rotated straight north into the contested drop as well. This is a contested fight here that we've been watching between Bully and his trio. It looks like they're coming through to try to see what they can find here.
Sneaking around, right? They're not entirely sure where Bully's team is, and Bully's team doesn't know that they're here. They don't know they're sneaking in, but Bully's team has to be aware that P-God's team has been pushing in every single time, so they must be aware, like they must have their thought processes of that teams will push in here later on, so they're going to try and sneak up and get some angles right here. This could be huge. We could see a huge triple beam coming out. Yes, they're going to go for the full sneak play, but I think right now what Bully's team's doing is they have a cosmic chest, so I think they've just opened that cosmic chest out, so they're not just boxing up and sitting here, which means that here we go. They're starting to leave. They're starting to rotate, and this is where it could all go wrong. The 120, yes, gosh. That's the first pickup onto Bully as well. So Miro's now going to start going around. They're not even going to bother going for the finish. They want to end this fight fast, so they're going to get straight in.
And it wasn't even that many tags here on the other opponents, but it doesn't matter. With the amount of surprise factor they have here, you can just tell that they have the momentum in their sails here, and they're not going to drop this one. I like that they came in this direction as well, because they not finding success going straight west against DJ and Adra Skittles and all the other teams that were giving them issues on the rotate. So this might unlock a new level of confidence for them to want to rinse and repeat this strategy here.
Yep, and Day's going for the 1v1 on the left-hand side against Bank Teller there, and we already saw him do a 1v3 in the last game, so this should be no problem for him at all. Else our Tragics right there staying middle at the back as the HP starts to go down. We see Day now starting to try and get that extra level of aggression, that extra level of pressure, getting in as he applied a good shot onto Bank Teller at the same time. So yes, all the teams starting to go in, and Miro has picked up the finish on Bully, and now Bank goes down as well, and that leaves the final member weak alone at the current FNCS champions applying, and yes, it's gonna be over for them. Day, Miro, and Reverse are going to pick up these 3 eliminations. They're going to be in the best spot that we have seen them in all day so far, and this could be their game to win.
And look at this. These 3 Elam guys swing them up 2 placement spots on the standings here. Officially continues to keep them within the top 15. They're locked and loaded right now. And mind you, being inside the top 15 within a 2-day format, it is not bad by any means, especially since we're only halfway into the tournament, right? You have to have a good back half of the event here. And so far, some teams are continuing to do just that. Look, Booga, Avery, Nosh make it out of the drop here. They have all the loot in the world that they can quite honestly ask for. Remember, they're holding a top 4, tied for top 3 spot right now. Wait a second. Nosh might have just thrown it, though. He hit his teammate. off the mountain there. Boogie goes flying. Luckily, he doesn't take fall damage. He did have the inflatable to save himself there, but this Fortnite, things happen. It can get crazy. So just kind of waiting
For that, I think
on the day here.
They're back in it, but now the storms are just below for them. They're getting tagged. They have no loot. They have no materials. They have no shotguns in the inventory. Peter Ball
T6 with no elims jump and rocket their way into a top 7 with 5, and then they said, you know what, we can do even better than that. They took 3rd right afterwards with 7 eliminations.
Standing of, obviously, firstly, they're owning their drop spot. They really are. They're getting their mail out there, and most importantly, they're rotating fast, and they're rotating like centered into the storm, right? They're not sitting on edge. They made that decisive decision to waste some of their shield, or not waste, use some of their shield up so that they could gain that better position, right? So really good play from them. I'm slightly worried because a lot of the trios in Pleasant Park often sit around the hills around it, meaning if they have to rotate west, they're gonna have to go through a ton of congestion, which actually is what we saw on the map there. So for them, good understanding of where to go, but it might just be a little too late, purely based on like the fact they have to rotate the entire map.
Look at this. Pigot's team is the only trio to improve both placement and number of elims in each game. They went
in the area, and he is also gonna be picked up too by Illist. So Tragic Macwood
folding around them. Now, things at Pleasant get a little of teams have to move in as well, and they're gonna see that Acorn wrap up.
Is one of the hardest teams to take high ground from in the entire game. I think we're going to see some magic from them if we've seen the same amount of eliminations as we have in previous. The team who goes for it at this moment, but we're unsure. We'll see in a second as they still go for it.
That was just a knock-on to Kanata there. For users, do yes, this is the middle of the competition, mind you guys. We are now officially past the halfway mark. Avery's gonna sneak up, grabs the wall, pieces him up too. There's a shield break. Can he get the follow-up 3rd shot? His teammate does. They're still cooking here. Big plays for them.
Big plays from him, down to only 22 white HP at the same time. Almost no builds on the entire trio right now. They've claimed the front low ground, but again, exactly the same as the last game. They're going to have to be able to pick up some form of refreshes. Sentinel's team we see up above, applying the pressure to their usual home, the low ground spot. We see Avery's team, like we mentioned, still there. Users now, 6 eliminations, with Justice with another one as well. They've picked up 2 more on this low ground since we've last seen them. They have been in the commanding position down here just every single match that we've seen. Going for the edit, going for the reset, trying to bait the opponents up above to do something so that he can trade them, chunk them back with any damage that they can as they're getting pressured, and no users will be picked up. Justice is also weak now too, and I think that's the full team down. No, Justice is still in this on the low ground, and it's Scented, Commandment, and Edgy who are in that low ground alive as a full trio. This is what we are used to seeing from the team, but it is a 3v3 situation. 8 eliminations total. Scented with 4, Edgy with 4, Commandment with 0, but it's Donnie, Jays, and Knife up on high ground. This is a classic high ground versus low ground finish.
Yeah, definitely, and this is the time here and now for both teams to jump back in this, grab this top 10 slide. It's gonna all go down here. Mats are starting to finish. Jays gets taken out. Edgy wins his one-on-one. Back over to the Storm here. He finds a second, and a 3rd comes through, and just like that, 11 eliminations. Everyone went head-to-head with a big clash there. How in the world did Commandment, Scented, and Edgy pull that one off, Reese?
Look, the first couple of games,
oh man,
not great for them.
And 45, hello?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't really know what's going on. I mean, these guys are like flying under the radar while like not, I don't even know, like they're like flying under the radar, but it's so obvious that they're there, right? 145 points, it's obvious that these guys are doing something, but like it's almost to the point where it doesn't feel like they are, but they have 29 eliminations, quite literally. If you look at the leaderboard here, that's 11 more than the 2nd most eliminations the trio has, right? Like they are flying ahead right now with a 37-point lead above none other than Booga, Avery, and Nosh. I mean, these guys are popping off, but you know, the big hindsight that I like to take away from that game is that, you know, Scented, Edgy, and Commandment, as Reese was saying, they did not have a good first 3 games, right? But back there, they obviously get the victory royale, and I feel like it was a wake-up call on the low ground for Dukes, Justice, and Users, right? Because they have been dominating from the low ground because Scented, Edgy, and Commandment haven't really been able to be found the first 3 games. But Scented, Edgy, and Commandment in that game, I don't know if you guys were watching, but there was a straight-up head-on 3v3 between Scented, Edgy, and Commandment and Dukes, Justice, and Users, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. Justice, Users, and Dukes got absolutely
right? For 18th there right now, 30 placement points, 16 eliminations. But you can see a lot of cheat teams are up. P-God's trio there as well. We can see Durant, we can see DJ and Ages and Skittles. But then usually P-God's trio have been pushing them. The one game they don't.
And it's showing off, man. These end games are impressive.
Yeah, I mean, they're impressive in every aspect of the game. I hyped them up for their fundamentals of positioning. They're winning the draw spots, the speed, the efficiency, and look, they've clearly practiced, clearly got everything down to a T for Jukes, Justice, and users. But for Commandment, Sit, and Edgy, I think they're just getting started, right? We've seen 2 good games out of them, 1/9 in that last game, which was a victory royale. Big match from them. I'm thinking this is the momentum that they need to keep going. I saw that the spirits were kind of low before this from Scented, but right now the victory royale, he's hyped. They're turning it all on. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, especially when you jump right back into things like right inside the top, being inside the top 5, right? Like this is where you want to be, right? Game 5, game 6, top 5 spot. Bring it home. That's all you have. But you got to most likely back out of here and play the long game. Probably go back up for Bank Teller's card inside the box there. Or sorry, for Creo's card, who fell right on top of where Bank Teller was when they ended up diving in and they picked up that first elim. Here it is. They do end up grabbing it.
Managed to get it back, get the sniper upgrade. There's not really much of an upgrade unless they can hit a big
What's wrong with you, man?
Man, I'm starving.
Yo, Ace, you good?
Yeah, let's win this.
The body shot. I take it back. That's additional damage. That's another 10 damage that comes on out, which could be critical. If we see later on they're 10 above Storm Surge, we know that switch is going to be absolutely the thing that did it. But no, the other team's starting to come and land on them now. A big 35 shot comes out. Clicks is just looking up to the skies. The player lands on again. He's got no shield. Basically, any big
P-God's on the way.
shot will get it.
I think they're on the way. I was watching the map. I saw them get to the stack there, and I was like, oh, wait a second. Going for it. I had to call it out. Oh,
Back's
no.
gone. Yo, they got the reboot and they dipped. They said,
Clicks
nah.
is down.
They see them flying. They said, no thanks. We're out here.
Yep, and they caught Clicks. Look, P-God found Clicks right there. Oh, it's so wrong. But it's the play to make. It's the right play to make.
It is. I mean, from Pico's team, they've been managing to get extraordinarily good loot, given the...
Bloom. I don't know if that was the play.
go. Good start, good start. Sheesh. Alright, we just play consistent now.
I have to wait too long. I have to build there. Yeah. Blue mark. I mean, this guy's going for the supply drop. This is a clear shot. That guy's looking at that guy.
Enough time for Justice Dukes and User here to go ahead and give themselves a little distance from the vets there. Go ahead and start positioning themselves up. There's another super sneaky spot. They still have eyes on the prize here for Reverse 2K and company to see if they can catch them on the rotate.
Yeah, classic bush strat. Trying to see, do not be going anywhere near this. You could already picture, you imagine the tweets that'll come out of a player who walks by this bush. Can you imagine the scenes?
That's it. I mean, we already saw one big ambush, right? Like just a little bit ago with Miro at the Steamy Stacks there. They caught that player. It was one major pump, one AR follow-up. Like, it was over. Like, what are the comms like, right? Like, it's over. Look at this. This is a big clasher. Acorn, Slacks, and Jack setting up the ambush here onto Sensed, Edge, and Commandment. Oh, they sniff out Stacks there, though. He's going to back up.
And we're thinking, what's the plan here from Scented Edge and Commandment? Because sure, this is in zone, but what's the goal of this? Are they trying to fight? Are they trying to get some tags? Their positioning's a bit odd from here. I'm not sure what the goal is here. Trying to figure out what their Storm Surge mentality. What's the idea for this? Especially now, given the second zone is pulled to the northeast. Potentially, they're just thinking that next zone's going to pull extra down to that southwest, and they're getting there early, trying to position themselves in a good spot. But didn't end up working out that way because the next zone ends up just pulling back to the northeast.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You know, sometimes maybe they're just trying to, you know, move on a hunch, right? Like, hey, you know, it's been a while. Like, then the zones got down here. Maybe it's just gonna pull this way. We've seen crazy things like that happen before. But this could be a center zone. This could be a weeping finish here.
Yeah, this game will have very minimal dead side as well, given the way that the zones are pulled back. So there'll be a lot of players who just get power positions set up in that spot, and it makes these rotates really hard when you see like a max distance zone to edge, and then it pulls back the opposite direction, like this first and second zone has. It becomes really awkward, and we're moving back over to the remnants of the fight right now in Believers Beach, which actually we see obviously Paper Nico and Kwa with some eliminations here, but what I've seen is Nutchucky and Yomzo have actually moved in here and managed to contest this rather than contesting the east side of the map near the Cami split. So they changed up their drop spot too. I have genuinely never seen a finals with this many teams switching their drop spots up.
I like it though. Team staying nimble, staying flexible here. You know, trying to figure out what's going to work best for them. And I prefer more when teams at least switch up the drop when they realize, and it just clicks, this is not working. Let's try something different, right? Like that's okay. That little bit of difference, like you might as well, right? There's very few chances you're gonna get to do things like this inside the FNCS. You don't want to have any regrets. Like how many failures does it take before you realize, okay, this is a fail, right? This job is just not working. This strat's not working. Let's try something different. So, I mean, Paper Quant Nico, I've talked so much about Paper and his lack of success with being contested and stuff like that in these finals, but he has only been on an uphill trajectory for us. Like, we've really watched him improve so much in these final settings, and even now, like, he's very much in the conversation right now, like fighting for a top 15 spot so far here on the first day.
Yeah, and you don't count them out. If at the end of day one they're in the top 15, like we've seen crazier clutches of people managing top 5. You know, it'd be tough to clutch up the first place but in day number 2, but it's still possible, right? And for Paper, Nico, and Kwa, I remember very vividly through the qualifiers, they were, you know, I'm trying to put this in the right way, not good at fighting off spawn, right, when it came to their drop spot in Stealthy. However, the one game they got off, I think it was qualifier 1, qualifier 2, they won that game. So every game they got off spawn, they capitalized on it. Then when it came to the next qualifier, they absolutely dominated, or was it their heat? Whichever one they qualified to, they dominated.
Yeah, it was the
wasn't-
heat. Like that's what I was talking about. Like they were just stepping it up. Once they had that drop spot uncontested, and all of a sudden you can really see what they can do with loot in the game. Like Paper, Nico, and Qual look like a solid trio. Look at this as we're kind of gassing them up here. Seems like a little caster luck. They find themselves a nice little airdrop here.
Yeah, and
Great.
for them,
That's a
like that's what I
launch
mean. For them, they have the ability 100% to clutch up, which is so good. They have the drop spot on con, they have the plan, they've clearly executed. It was qualifier 2, they play second. There you go. Now I've just done my check work out. So for them, like I'm looking forward for them to pop off some big games. Like I mentioned, even if it doesn't go so well today, which it is, right, that they can still catch up further in the next day.
Scary position now for Saf. Kanata in stretch here, holding his top 3 spot, 97 points in the tournament. This is a telltale sign from Saf. They don't want to take the full fight here. He's using more mats to open up the base here, show the opponents, hey, we're healthy. We're not sitting on light material here. Back off of us, and they do. And the read ends up working out. The bluff is good. And just like that, the opponents back off for another team not as positioned. Crumbler gets steamrolled by Zlem, Narwhal, and Divine. Quickly wrapped up. Is that enough confidence, though? Is that enough confidence for them to re-initiate, re-engage onto Saffron Crew because the zone's going straight north?
I think so, but for them, they want to get out, right? They're not wanting to take these fights. For Saf, Stretch, Kanata, and Stretch, they just want to move. They want to get to the next zone, but because they're so far edge, there's so many teams holding them. And they're being shot in the back, or they're getting shot from both angles, pinched all the way through. They're just trying to use that wood because there's not that too much pressure coming out so far. So this is always such a tricky situation to be in. And this is one of the reasons why rotating earlier in gets you in such better positions. You don't have to use all of this wood, all of the little bits of mats, the metal that they've used here. You don't have to waste that on your rotate. But now they're also in a good spot because they can just hold Elite's team behind, who's getting tanked by Storm Surge at this same moment. Saf's team isn't going to be getting the audio cue because they're too far away to be able to understand that they're there, but still they may be able to see that they're scuffed at the same time. As move back over to Scented Command and Edgy, who have 2 eliminations. We saw them in that interesting and maybe awkward position in the middle of Slurpee at the same time. They obviously capitalized on it. Tons of mats, absolutely capped. Great AR, great ammo, great heals. This is looking to line up.
What's wrong with you,
Man, I'm starving.
Yo, Ace, you good?
Yeah, let's win this.
I didn't even know that guy was coming.
Up to be a very, very good game for Scented Commandment and Edgy.
But once again, they don't have a vehicle. They are late on the rotate. They're going to be moving right into the elite trio of Zlem, Narwhal, and Divine there, who were, in shambles. But more importantly, what I'm nervous about is they're going to be on the heels of Saf, Stretch, and Kanata. That can be a major clash that can quite honestly determine how this round's going to work out for the 2 of them, depending on where they end up basing up, because they're moving right into the same exact position. Now, the ambush is set up, though. Like, look at the map there. That's Saf, Stretch, and Kanata. They have not moved. They're waiting for Zlem, Narwhal, and Divine here to get the rotate to catch up to them. They're moving in unison now. The Scented Edge and Commandment. I mean, the forest has been deleted, so where normally there's some cover here. There's nothing to work with. They're going to go and back on out, get back to that mountainside, play this edge here.
Yeah, and one of the ways you can do that,
the snipe shot.
Oh, I was going to go analytical, but no, Edgy's getting tagged. That's way interesting at this moment. They're going to have to build out, but no, Edgy goes fully down. That was a headshot snipe that we actually saw, so he's been completely picked up. And that is Wrigley's team, who did change their drop spot up, who at this point now may actually benefit. And this is the deepest they've been into a match so far in game number 5, and they're pushing on the back of Scented Commandant and Edgy. They're feeling confident after that shot. They know they need to also have some big matches to be able to start flying up the leaderboard from that current last place. But no, Edgy team gets the reboot off, gets the kind of the heal up, now does a great rotate, hugging the hill to cut off that line of sight, but the elite trio is still right next to them too, and that's where they're going to start using those hard mats, start using that metal. It's not ideal, but at the same time, it's going to get them in. It's going to get them into that good position where they can slow down, right? They can give themselves some breathing room.
And now they're right next to Saf, Stretch, and Kanata there, who are just based up right above them as well, who have the same idea in mind. Gets this little side mountain, distance yourself away from the team that was again, rotating very late, trying to do those little cheeky ambush plays. They're trying to get away from those other teams. But look at this, Slacks, Jack, and Acorn. This is just a powerhouse pot right here, a powerhouse melting pot of players that we have right now. No one's safe by any means. Sensed, Commandment, and Edgy already on the move. They end up crossing paths here. Look at this, right next to Jack, Acorn, and Slacks. They're looking at one another, and both sides pause. Like, well, wait a second now. Wait a second now.
Yeah, they just cannot get away from top 10 teams, honestly. Anytime they rotate, they're just kind of continually funneling themselves closer and closer to these really top-level teams who are performing. And now, because of that little bit of rotate, that snipe, that additional mats, in particular, they had to use. Look at how many they've used now. Scented from, remember, I said completely capped on 150, now down to 60. But hold on, up above, Canada gets picked up, fully finished as well, and so does.
Which I think they are, bro. Dead. That kid is so bad. How do I get 5 ARs, bro?
I should have went down to the henchman chest. This is mistake number 1. Oh, they're fighting? I might go down. I gotta check. Let's go. You don't get siphon either. You do get the mats, but you have none. I just keep pressuring maybe. It's laggy. You saw that? What? How is that a thing that always happens? I thought you were able to crouch underneath it. Why does this always happen? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I don't know. Anyway. Decrypted Gamer, thank you for the 2 months. But how do I always die like that? I swear.
Stretch on the left, leaving Saf as a complete solo. That was such a switch, a change of events. They've just picked up 2 of the top players in one of the top 3 teams right now. Now Saf also just goes down. All of a sudden, just like that, Narwhal's team, from being completely the back, punished really badly by the Storm Surge, now has flipped the switch, picked up 3 eliminations, it would seem like, and all that loot too.
All the loot. They're going to be able to pick up everything from Stretch, Saf, and Kanata there. They went down in such close vicinity to one another. So big refresher there. Keep them in.
Has been 5th, 6th, and 4th. Super incredibly consistent. Very, very low eliminations. Very, very low. But no, as I say that, he is picked up by Day, Miro, and Reverse of all teams as well. So these guys are still in the running. This is probably the best position we've seen these guys in all day.
Yeah, definitely. It's their time to shine now, and they're going to show us why they've been able to stay as consistent as they have been. Like we mentioned, they have just been pushing top 10, falling a little bit early. Have been phenomenal, and they're continuing to push on through teams. Down goes Agers, another player that absolutely needs this top finish, but they're shutting that down. They're pushing back all the competition here. There is no resistance in front of this team right now. Low ground peak, no heal, down to the storm he goes, and just like that, Taz G manages to win it out. We're gonna talk.
It's like we're aware of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Those dudes are doing absolutely amazing up there at the top. Commandment, Scented, and Edgy are finding their groove though, right? First place, followed by a second place. And you guys really got to pay attention. I'm telling you, if Scented, Edgy, and Commandment are live, you know, production always does a great job of doing these panovers of
This being, I think, their 4th game being in the top spot.
However, if you look over here, Knife,
I should ask you, with Commandment, Scented, and Edgy, this is a trio that you
them are on these walls at the same exact time. They
are, you know, so good for the boys at the spot right now. Continue to fight at this point. I mean, it's kind of the spot right now.
No doubt.
All of our teams inside the top 4 have actually gotten a win, which is not something we usually get to see, right? More often than not, a team gets pop-off victory and they slip out. And then you see the teams that are consistent, but no, we're watching consistency, winning teams, and everything in between just kind of hold up right now for the first set of games. Even Safkanat and Stretcher just outside the top 5. I mean, they're right in that conversation here. And that's the thing about these 2-day finals, right? That you have that second day to come back, hit the drawing board. I mean, teams like this is kind of our muse for the early game at this point now. Elsa, Bully, and Bank, you know, they're going to hit the drawing board, but we know they're not going to change anything, right? They're just going to continue to fight at this point. I mean, it's kind of the
We know what the storyline is for this, I think. You know, Bucky, Clicks, alongside Creo, like, you know, they're in 31st. Bully's team's in 29th. This fight is just for fighting's sake now, I think, at this point. You know, they're just going to keep doing it. We see Bucky just disengaging, leaving Clicks behind as a solo in there. I'm just trying to figure out which way that's going to go, you know? I'm trying to figure out where he's going to find, what he's going to manage to do in this match.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they got to do something here, but Skills, Aged, and Degen do have a tournament run on their hands and one that they want to hold on.
Splitting this POI, still doing a really good job of it overall. Actually, makes the team, like I mentioned,
it was looking okay. It was looking recoverable for a second there, salvageable, but I'm not sure anymore.
And he was so hesitant for that medkit. You could see he could hear the opposing players around him. He just didn't want to pop it because that audio cue will come out and those opponents will know he's weak here. He has that car in. If I'm him, I'm looking, can I get these cards? Can I get this car? And can I get out of here? You know, trying to disengage him.
Tournament, 12 games of Fortnite in front of us.
And Edgy, you know, we figured out.
Now, one thing we haven't mentioned is the fact, yes,
significantly better when contested.
Struggling today to really find their footing here, and it's showing right now that they're having a tough time.
Yeah, I've seen Miro mention how not playing any of the qualifiers and not having good scrims has basically made them struggle a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They're definitely out of practice. And, you know, when it came to the cash cups, it didn't seem significantly better when contested overall. You know, we've seen season after season that once he's uncontested, he can perform so well. So this game, he's getting himself in a much better spot, in particular Surge, everything else, they're looking good. Users team, it looked like they were going for a little W key onto Avery just quickly before as we swapped off, has now not picked up an elimination but moved pretty drastically on their positioning into not the best spot. If you notice how many teams are going to have to rotate through.
Yeah, definitely. And take a look at the stat here, because these are the boys finding these guys are going to be up there somewhere for sure.
Remember, we mentioned them before, the first 4 games. Over and over and over again, Users, Jukes, and Dictate landed on low, working, riding his way around builds to their name.
This is insane. He's still alive here. He manages to get to the zone just barely, but no, he's gonna fall there. Big place for him. Commandment jumps into the storm to grab some of those heals. Rokane's gonna hop down. He wants the final piece of the action here. Can he get these last points that are here? But he is a solo. There is one duo left alive, and no, he's gonna go down on high ground. It's actually the full trio. Nosh, Avery, and Booga up against Commandment here. It should be all over here as Avery falls to the storm now. Booga's got the 1-win condition. Nosh has got the ground to himself as well. Getting set here.
Wow,
yeah,
guys,
dude.
Guys, you know what this means?
Holy smoke. What's
so this now, with this trio holding that #1 spot, this means that they now have the record for holding in NA East the #1 spot the longest. 5 games in a row. Last game they tied, but now they have officially broken.
Second place, Illis, Macwood, and Tragics in 12th. They are contested at Craggy Cliffs. Ukas, Blake, and Scope, they're contested at...
tomorrow?
there someone on height, bro?
57. Yeah, mine's third zone, 57.
One thing, go. Yeah, get out the box, get out the box, everything's his shit.
$46. I got 2 kills.
Yeah. We'll box that kid. Nice. Shit. That 6 builds. Right about your shit.
Are you for real?
He in game. He in game. Be quiet, be quiet. 40.
Oh my god.
That's pretty sick, actually.
Just watch 4 podcasts.
So we want emote only real quick for about.
Pacifico is brewed for those who follow their own path. That's living life anchors up.
Repeat after me. 3, 2.
Napoleon complex.
Else.
Hey, yo, hello? Hello? What are they doing down here? What the heck? Bro, let me get in!
¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Qué te va a decir? A ver, mira. De azul para abajo prefiero la táctica.
What the heck are you saying?
Morado para arriba.
No! Thank you. Oh, dang! They geared up. You. Just imagine. Bro, hello, do you speak English? Hello. Bro! Pump, pump. Where's the pump? Yeah, this has to be somewhere. This has to be here somewhere. If we don't have no pump, that's wrong. That's wrong. Y'all wrong for that. If we don't have a pump, y'all wrong for that. Y'all so wrong for that. Bruh.
Anyone got a mic?
Yes, I got a mic.
Cool.
Man, shut up.
Okay.
Let's go pump. I can finally beat them now.
What type of color?
I'm in blue.
Voy a decir una cosa rara, ¿vale? Oh, come on! He knows my weakness. He knows I can't edit stairs. He's a bitch. Thank you. Dude, why is he... Ah! He's using my favorite weapon against me! What are you doing? What team are you on? Oh, what the? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck is it? What the heck? What the heck is it? I just got body from the back because I just wanted to have fun. Oh, what's the freaking nightmare, huh? What's the skin on y'all? I'm the Dark Superman, but there's two. Wait, what? The what? I'm the Shadow Superman. Okay. So I finished changing Shadow Corny Clark. I'm the Shadow Corny Clark now. I'm the anime girl. Anime girl? Oh, I remember seeing that thing before. Oh. Hey! Yo! I literally shot him with the 80 hits 2 times with the tactical, and he didn't die. The guns are getting glitched. The only thing I'm trying to do is just get a deagle. Leave me alone! I'm freaking just trying to get a deagle, dog. And they're coming like, Puppy's gonna die, yes. No, why are you coming? They're spawn camping! Get your crusty, stanky butt in there. Nope, you're not killing me today, Dark Man. No. I'm actually getting my quest done. He's spawn camping! You're freaking spawn camping, you bot! Wait, who's bot? Not you! Wait, who's saying that? There's a person that keeps on saying you're a bot? If you're talking about the person who keeps on saying you're a bot, that's just visiting nipple for. Ow! I hate when this happens, bro. The only reason I play these is because I'm trying to beat my world record of throwing people, and that's 7. That's it. Stop killing my teammates. I'm getting 3 parties. They're spawn camping and I'm getting 30 parties. Don't do that. You never do that. That's easy. macaroni and what's a chorizo. Holy moly! I'm gonna cry. Why the fuck does he have a fucking gun? This guy's caught. I got a build. Even though I don't know how to build. No! I gotta be protected! Okay, I'm evil. It makes me fresh. Then there. I'm stuck in it. I'm stuck in a code! Help! Is anybody in the red team? Just talking.
Wait, what team are you?
I'm red. What team are you?
Blue.
Man,
I'm the anime ghost kid.
I keep on getting killed because I'm bad at the game, bro. Oh, it's in the wrong thing.
Why, like, I killed you.
For me?
Wait, where were you?
People kept on spawn killing me. Bro. Reset build. Ow! Oh, why did you? I reset a build and then I died. And now I'm mad. I'm just gonna get sniped now? What type of bullshit is this? This is some bull! I'm just gonna get sniped like this. Oh, shoot. Go! I'm gonna... Ah! I wanna get die. And now I'm taking no back with it. I mean, because I have to do this now, so I'm taking it. I'm taking 2 boosts with me if I can win this. I'm being done with that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I need to kill it! Oh my god! Getting
Hey, where are you?
I'm at my spawn now. I'm gonna go over to blue screen. Blue base. Ah!
I killed you!
Oh, why you killed me? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, hey! It's me! No.
Wait, what's your user?
Drizzling Nickel 4. Are you low on health?
No.
Okay. You go get the gold. Wanna come join me and get in the gold? You go. Or nah?
Yeah, you're not accepting whatever price. But I can't play with you.
Why?
Because I tried sending you a friend request and you're not accepting the friend request.
What's your username?
Cat2.
There. I need to get out of jail. Come on. You'll get the gold. Let's do this.
Okay.
So you have to do the little room. And then I feel like my controller is old like wait, what does mean vault's closing? How the frick is this there? Oh. Let me see after. Can you like? Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I'm just gonna build ramp.
Spawn gold. Yo, why does everybody have golden spasms? I just got.
I don't got a freaking golden spaz, boy. So shut up.
How much coins you got?
100. That's it. So be quiet.
Why are you talking?
That's because I got a gold cup. And I'm gonna check if I'm talking or not.
I tell me this.
Why is there so many kills? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god, there's such a screecher.
So this is just a fight! This is just a murdering! No! I can't get in! No! I keep on getting one-shotted. Oh. Oh. Hey, it's me! It's me! Okay. Oh. Shooting at fish. Oh. No! Don't kill me. What are you doing? Who was just stealing? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh. What? What a freaking red guy so close that thing. Oh. Okay. So what's the plan?
I don't know.
Crap! I died!
I have no crosshair.
I only got 6 kills and I'm trying to beat my world record and that's it. So I'm gonna hit 8 kills.
So I literally have no crosshair.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this crap. Oh, he died! I'm sad. I don't even know what my world record is anymore. Okay, what the golden power weapon is?
Let's see, where is it?
Let's go! I can get that, but I'm not. I have 150. So if I just get one more kill, then I'll be able to get the gun I want.
Dude, where's the rocket launcher?
The rocket launchers?
Yeah, that one.
I don't even know them do that.
They're underneath the stairs. They're
Ooh! Get down here, bro! Frick you! Now it's time to get my dream gun, which I'm super dog water with. Free rocket launcher! Yay! I got a rocket launcher.
Guys, I'm inside the base. I just got inside the base, let's go. Boys, I'm in the hacks.
Wait, so you're hacking?
Come here, get it. What's up, bud? I got the hacks. Let's get it.
I can't get in. I need 500 gold. Ow.
I got you.
You bitch.
Come in.
Ow. I died.
My bad. Go.
I was a 20 close and you killed me.
Yo, Superman, stay in here, okay?
Okay, I got one.
I got another.
Then I come in now. And I come in. Please. Ow! What a frick! Whoa! What the frick? What the frick?
Doing a glory dog.
What type of bull is this? Crap.
I shot that dude.
Bro, what the? I gotta destroy enemy stuff. Wait. Somebody click that destroy enemy builds and whatever. I could have bought a deagle, but all my money, I lost all my money. Superman, let me in! Superman, let me in! Superman! Superman, let me in! I am so freaking mad right now, I could go die in a hole. But we'll cut our hair. Crap. For some reason I had got this rocket launcher for free. Hey Superman, let me in please! Please! Please, Superman, please! What do you need? Got this here? I need to do it. Let us in. Hey, me. It's me. I'm successful manager. Whee! Ow! Oh my god. I'm in the middle of the map. I'm gonna go take the free coins. Please. No! Yes. Give me coins. Give me the frickin' coin. Yes, I got 150! Let's go! Yeah, 50. 150. Ow. Ow! Rose. This is terrible.
I got so many new skins, I don't even know what to wear. The Wonder Woman skin's pretty cool. You've seen that, right?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I said I have so many new skins, so many skins, I don't even know what to wear.
Watch this.
Oh, I have that. Oh, do you still have the Battle Pass thing?
Yeah, you never got rid of it.
I've done it, I swear I've done it.
Maybe I have to do it from here too.
I don't know, maybe.
We can check after this.
For as much as you play, I need to, right?
Yep.
That's the first time you played since when?
Months. Wait, like a few months, like 2 or 3 months.
I hope we get some bots.
I haven't played actually since like the beginning of summer. So it's been like a while. Oh, I still remember how to build.
Alright, where do you want to go?
Wanna go safe spot here?
Yeah, we can if you want. So you can get used to it again.
Yeah.
Whatever you
When
do,
is this
don't
live
go
event gonna happen?
The new season's like next week or two.
It said in 7 days the event's gonna happen. It's probably about a week. Yeah, Tyler invited me. I didn't really want to play with him, but I felt bad.
Don't feel bad if you don't want to play with someone. You don't have to.
And then he invited his friend. And we were like, let's play squads.
Even more reason.
I actually like this skin. I feel like it's a skin that Jordan would like. There's so much
One
pink.
of the skins they had was cool. It was a different kind of skin, but I don't know what it was. It was was it Superman or something? Something was like a battle pass skin.
Superman?
I don't remember. One of those. You can loot those 3
Chimera?
houses.
Was it Chimera? The one that you can change, like, form?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of them. But it wasn't that one.
Ooh, launchpad. What's the point of having 2 different types of fishing rods?
Well, you're supposed to get better loot from those, but I don't think you really do, to be honest.
Yeah, I think all it does is just give you, like, slurp fish. Like, I think it gives you a better chance of getting fish.
Maybe it gives you better weapons or something.
It's a pulse rifle.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. It's
A pulse rifle is good?
Alien rifle.
I think I've used it last time I played.
Not bad.
I haven't used any of their, like, guns, like, anything. I've only used the pulse rifle and, the laser thing. I already looted 3 houses. Gold. I have 600 gold.
Oh, I'm capped out, so make sure you pick up gold too. I can't even get
All
it.
the gold I could.
I'm gonna come back and get those fishies. You gonna get those 2 holes?
Yeah. There's 3 over here.
Actually, you should use this blue rod maybe on the run.
I already got a surf fish.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
I have one too. I wonder if we should pop them or save them. I'm gonna throw that one. I'm gonna save it.
I have 2 slurp fish.
Okay, I just threw one, so just save them.
Okay. Flopper.
I have 6 floppers, so I can hold floppers. So you have 3 slurp fish?
Uh-huh, and a flopper. And minis. I have 6 minis.
Oh, you can probably pop the minis. We can go over here to the barrel place and look. Oh, there's a super chest. Come on. Let's go to the super chest.
I haven't seen a super chest in so long.
Well, it's,
Wait, super chest? Where?
It's over to the...
Oh, the crystal thing? There's another, fishing hole right here. What is that supposed to do?
What?
That, noise.
It's just the spaceship. Come on, let's do the crystal.
Oh, another flopper.
Throw it, throw it. I have 8 floppers.
8?
Yeah, let's go do this thing.
Wait. It's that way? There's another one.
Oh, there's more minis. I'm gonna carry these minis. I don't have a shotgun or anything right now.
Me neither.
So if we break this right, we can get like gold pumps and stuff maybe.
I hate them. I hate how you open them.
Oh, we got a long way to go. We'll have to get a car.
Oh, we have 5 minutes.
Alright, just make sure you hit the circle. And you kind of got to hit it fast, too.
Oh my god.
No, you can only hit it once.
We're sucking. We did terrible. You want a launch pad?
Nah, let's go get a car over at Holly.
Holly Hatcher.
I don't know if the Ferrari's there. Let's see if we can get the Ferrari. There's a
It's
couple
the
cars
fastest
over
car in the game, right?
here. There's a couple cars over here. We'll get I think somebody took it, but there's other cars here. Oh, there's extra fish right here. Come get these fish real quick. Just pop, just pop one of them. There's a pepper right here. Pop this pepper. Where's the other one? Where's the other fish?
Oh my god, I hate this.
Popped them both or no?
No.
Alright, let's go get one of these cars.
I don't really like shooting these.
I don't have a shotgun yet.
I don't either. People run. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man, we got so long to go.
We launch pad?
No. Oh, he shot our car out. Yeah, we can launch pad. I'll build up. What do you have for heals?
3 slurpfish.
Don't pop him, don't pop him, don't pop him.
Hurry before he shoots us down.
Pop that. Let's put your launch pad down. Oh, somehow you hit me and like made me go lower. Just hit this water and then we can swim. Or actually, there's a campfire right here. There's a boat right here. Yeah, we can hit this boat.
Oh, we're fine. There's a...
Here, pop this. Oh shit, I thought a victim that shot you.
Alien?
You don't have to get on them.
No, there's an alien.
Yeah, I know. They get on your
Chasing
head.
you.
Campfire.
Yeah, we're doing good.
We got a long way to go though.
I'm still here.
I'm gonna drop this tack behind me because there's a blue one right here.
Okay.
There's some more minis there. I don't know if you have... Oh, there's a boat right here.
This is fun. Break this.
I'll get you.
Dungeon. Maybe you can't get me. Because I'm going into storm now. Oh, you do. You definitely have enough. Just
Loser shooting
breaking down because he's skybasing. Loser. They did. Maybe not. How did he not die? He must have built. You gonna pop that med kit? You ain't gonna get that golden SMG? Are they bad?
Remind me before 20 seconds to pop my. I got 25 seconds.
Wait, like when you're at 25 health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's another medkit down here.
Now.
I should be able to make it in. I got a lot of heals. Oh, there's a launch pad right here too. Oh my god!
No.
Oh, I stopped! Oh, amateur!
Oh no!
That was so lame.
So you were doing actually kind of good too.
Kind of. Oh, I didn't know I got.
Well, I wasn't. You were. Did you just ready up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cameron. Cam. It says you have to leave the game.
Oh. Why? I should have recorded what you did a second ago with the med kit.
young man. You hear me? Think I'm messing around with you? You stay right here, young man. Hey, buddy. Nick actually can't come outside today. He's grounded for the next week. Oh. Okay, all right. See you soon. Okay, bye.
Tasty little box of yumminess.
Don't be surprised if one day I just...
Man, we were stacked, dude.
Yeah.
We're so far away, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to land here, but I need to land here for... Oh, I don't need to land there for that challenge. Never mind. You want to just go same spot? Can you hear me?
Was muted. I like my setup right now, except my mouse isn't working. I don't know, it just hasn't been working. Like whenever I go to use it on the Xbox, like if I'm trying to use it right now, it won't work. Oh, never mind, it's working now. Land in the water. I don't know. I have to. Where did that come from? I was just sitting here looting, and then I think I glitched the AK in my inventory or something, because I didn't see a single gun. Except for a chest, and the chest had a green SMG. Do they have two guns in that? Did you know Fortnite used to put like 2 or 3 guns in chests? Like one single chest used to have a gun or like 2 guns. Ooh, recon scanner.
That tells you where people are.
I know. I know. What's the ammo it takes?
I don't even know. It's only got like two charges at a time or something like that.
Yeah, it has 2 bullets right now. Or 2 shots.
But they reload though.
Oh, so it's just infinite, but it has to just reload. Nice. So I can spam it and then reload, then spam, then reload, then spam, then reload.
Well, it's like timed or something.
Darn it. That's enough slices.
Alright, you have a fishing hole over here. And then another one close by too, okay? Tell me what kind of fish you get when you're done.
Wait, did you mark a fishing hole?
Yeah.
Ah.
Did you find any cubes?
Cubes? What do you mean?
Any, like, space cube things, whatever they're called?
No.
You got any flops over there?
Yeah, there's a flop
You got any shieldfish?
down there. No. Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm carrying this flop and the slurp. You can carry the shieldfish. Let's pop this jelly together.
No, another jelly.
Huh?
Another jellyfish.
What are you doing? So fishing?
Mhm.
We gotta go. We gotta go get that fish.
Oh no! Oh no!
You carry that shieldfish. Go to the crystal. I don't have a shotgun again.
There's no shotguns around here.
Yeah, they don't
There's
spawn
no
like they used
shotguns
to.
around these parts. There's no shotguns around these parts.
There's something right here, blue AR.
Blue SMG.
Alright, so don't get too close to it. And
Close to what?
try not to miss the crystal. If you get too close, it throws you back. You have a spot, hit it.
You have to go fast.
Yeah, the faster the better loot.
You did kind of good. I need a shotgun.
Here, pop that big pot too.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take this 18 wheeler, but we gotta go. So come on. You can pop it in the truck.
Already popped it. Just start driving. Okay, go. Typical gamer truck.
Is it?
No, just the symbol on the side's just like the symbol.
Oh, nobody looted this place. We can tank some storms.
What's that
this
thing?
place.
What's that thing?
Spaceship.
No looting around these parts.
Alright, make sure you loot up. We can loot this whole place. Nobody looted it. If you see a cube, let me know.
What are they?
Just cubes, you'll see them. It's like an alien cube. You can pick it up in the inventory.
What does it do?
You can use it to upgrade your weapons to alien technology.
Oh. Aliens suck. There's another big pot. Then a pulse rifle. I'm done. I already looted a good amount. Oh, underneath this thing.
Those aliens are down there. They're gonna jump on your head.
Okay, what's down there?
Those alien things. Another big pot. Upgrade real quick.
Hey, I'm on that gun. I'm outside.
Okay, there's some vegetables or fruit in here, but you can keep going if you want. I'll leave the apples and bananas if you want. Oh, here's a cube right here.
I already have a alien gun.
I changed the sniper to the other gun. Alright, come on.
What's a rail gun?
That's what I have.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna die. I have another launch pad, by the way. Are you running out of gas? Yep.
Here, let's kill these, get this chest and let's kill these, coyotes right here and get their meat.
Coyotes?
Yeah, there's 3 of them, so there should be, that's a lot of meat. Oh, there's,
They're not wolves?
whatever, wolves.
I was confused because I was like, ooh.
Pop, some bandies real quick. Here, pop 3 bandies.
I didn't mean to pick that up. Oh no. I need shotgun. I don't have shotgun, I need shotgun shells. Get away! Get away!
I'm pretty stacked, Cam. I don't know if you
I'm
are.
full.
I got 3 slurp fish, 4 flops, railgun. I need some sniper ammo if you have some, but other than that, I'm pretty good.
I have 12 sniper ammo. I can split it. I mean, I have a gun too, though.
Oh, you have a sniper?
Yeah.
Oh, the railgun? That's what I have, dude. Don't worry about it.
I need shotgun ammo. I have 4 bullets. They're not even in like the. It's not even the kind that's in my inventory. It's just already loaded into the gun. Come here, a ray gun.
Here. Pop
Thank
the
you.
shield thing.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
If you shoot that railgun inside the bush, it destroys the bush, just so you know. Oh, there's a
Oh,
spaceship up there.
but does it kill you?
No, it doesn't kill you, but it destroys this thing.
I will destroy them. I don't think there's anyone.
Well, that spaceship doesn't spawn there, so somebody was on it. There's a lot of loot in this house. They snipe at you or no?
No. Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, they're fighting somewhere.
So that railgun, it goes through people's builds.
I think I saw you use it last round. Is that the gun that you used to break down their build?
Yeah. It'll go through multiple builds. It's a pretty good gun.
But where are they?
I don't know.
Oh. They're down there. Is this newly added?
What?
This building?
Nah, it's been here a while. Alright, let's go circle. Come on.
For me though, it's new.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Oh, I'm lagging. think I was just lagging because. Oh, probably. It's weird how the iPad takes up so much. Like my phone doesn't even take up part of that. But then she turns on the iPad and you can't even do anything. Oh, why
people right here, Cam?
I know. Oh, 500! I said 500.
Don't move, Cam. We'll go through the build.
Ah! Get away.
Let's go.
I just killed a chicken.
It's a good thing you can see that railgun before it hits you, because
I feel like it'd need other kind of bullets.
sniper bullets.
I know, but I feel like it would need a different kind of. This is an okay season, actually.
There's people right here, Cam.
No, it's the same one that's been here, but. Oh crap! Someone just tried to shoot at me. Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard.
Shoot this box right here.
Here, wait. Just reload. Let's shoot at the same time to where we can shoot into the box.
They already jumped down.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the gas station. I need more ammo.
Is that the cube thing that you were talking about?
No.
Oh, that's an artifact.
Yeah. That ammo is hard to get.
Propifier?
Turns you into a prop.
Who's 4?
Here's Pepper. Come grab Pepper.
Plasma cannon. Plasma cannon.
Gold tack, so there's purple available now.
Oh.
Can you shoot this thing off my head? Shoot it off my head. There's people behind you.
Oh, someone's coming. They're coming right by me.
Where at? How much sniper ammo do you have?
9.
I need a couple, maybe.
I can give you. Oh, someone's behind me. Ah! I don't know how I died to these.
I don't know, but I just went in. I shouldn't have even went in. I thought there was just one, but there's 2.
I did you until I saw.
probably gonna get off after this one, Cam. Okay.
Do you have to leave again?
You have to leave the game. You just gotta go back to the lobby, I guess.
Laser beam.
Laser.
I'm going to see if I can cancel the thing. 3 alien artifacts. 4 alien artifacts. 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 It says join the crew.
Ready up.
It's acting like I haven't, is it still charging you?
I don't know.
Because it's saying that that it's already canceled, but I'm still getting skins. Did we glitch it and I'm getting it for free? Hopefully. That'd be awesome. Oh. Okay, okay. Tell me when you need. Call me by your name. I'm playing on keyboard.
Got zone this time.
I'm
gonna let you loot those houses and fish all those holes over there. I'm gonna go get this chest and stuff over here since we're not ready to move.
I'm playing on keyboard right now. I haven't gotten a single gun out of 2 houses. 3 now. Bro. Literally not a single thing. My inventory is still empty except for a med kit. There and there. There's no fishing holes over here. No, there isn't. There's not a single one.
No, I just fished those. I meant the other ones. Here, just go look at that chest right there. Go get that chest. I'll fish these holes, and then see if there's holes while you're up on that hill. Because sometimes there's holes around that hill.
Someone shot me.
Someone shot at you?
No. I fell from fall damage. Fall damage. Are you kidding? A Chimera ray gun's the only thing I got. Yeah. Yeah, there's no vision holes.
There's none around that thing?
And there's two, but they're over here by Slurpee. No, I'm right here. I'm getting them. But there's none, like, right there, I'm saying. Okay. It's terrible for this. Got a spicy fish. Should I just pop that?
You can.
Cause I need health and it's gonna make me go faster.
There's a blue AR over here for you.
I have a blue AK.
AR's better though usually.
Some people.
There's a slurp fish over here if you want to hold it. I got 4 floppers.
Sure.
It's
I have a shield potion. Big pot. Ah, what's that noise?
If it's a big pot, pop it. And you can carry the
What's
fish.
that noise?
It's a spaceship thing.
It's so loud.
Oh yeah, we need to go to the shield. Oh, I got minis actually.
What's a ray gun?
It's like an SMG.
Purple. No. Thanks. Just kidding. I just popped a big pot. And there's minis.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know, you know. Come on, we can get you some heals. Come on.
I have a medkit and a slurp fish.
We're gonna get fish. I got 6 minis and 4 flops. And a gold scar.
That's some kind of good loot. It's kind of good loot, though.
One sack.
Why did we get 1 gold, 1 blue?
There? I don't know. I mean, that's pretty good, though. When I get a pump, I usually make it into a lever because I don't like the pump.
I love the pump. I like the lever too hard to use. I'm kidding. It's my favorite gun. Yeah, the lever's my favorite gun in the game.
Alright, so there's lots of fruit box things all around here, so you just gotta watch out.
Inflatable.
There's a green tag.
don't like tactical shotguns.
Here, pop these mushrooms. Somebody was here because they broke this building.
Oh, we can get the Ferrari stuff. Ooh, plasma can.
If yeah, there's not a Vendy here, so pop your slurp fish and carry those minis. That'd be better. That way you're 100 HP and you still have shield, you know?
What's the plasma cannons?
It's just like a big explosive thing, but it just doesn't shoot very fast.
Wait, what about that? Oh,
Pop your
man.
slurp fish and carry the minis. There's more minis right here too, so you're stacked. See, this is the cube right here I'm talking about.
I've never seen that before. Oh yes, yeah. Can I drive?
Big pot right here too.
May I drive the Ferrari? I'm dancing on the Ferrari. Dancing on the Ferrari.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a real gun. Oh no.
Oh no, I need 500 gold. I have a purple pump. It does count these, so...
You have a purple pump?
Yes. Can I drive?
Drive, get in.
Where are we going? Circle?
Go to this side. Actually, we can go right here and hide first.
Go around it? Oh crap, there's someone here.
They're bots.
This is probably one of the best cars. You can still do this and it's fast.
There's some fish on the fish. We're done.
Ooh. Can I talk to you? Ooh, I'm gonna buy a slurp fish.
Buy them?
Yeah.
Just fish first. Don't buy them.
Ooh, pistol, golden pistol. Awesome, flopper. Ooh, slurp fish. Ooh, nothing.
There's a fishing hole on the far side too.
Ooh, 2 floppers.
Oh, there's spaceship. Don't let that spaceship see you. Because that spaceship will wreck our shit.
Yeah, I know. Let me look. Oh my gosh.
You're standing still too much, you're gonna get sniped in the head.
Okay,
Alright,
so what do I
heals?
carry? 2 floppers and a slurp fish.
What do you have in your inventory?
2 floppers and a slurp fish, and then 6 minis are right here.
Oh, that's it? You'll definitely carry the minis though. That's probably pretty good. Just carry, and you just got 2 guns?
Or 3 guns.
That's good.
I just don't. I'm gonna drop the SMG for the 6 minis. Because I'm a lot better far range. What's that noise? It's like. Oh, is that like this rock or something?
No, it's just in this area. It's like the alien area.
Oh. Ooh, another alien artifact. I got purple pump. Man, that looks like it's half of a spaceship. My God. Should we not go there? Oh, wait a minute. Someone's building on top of the spaceship. There's people up there. They're shooting at you, and you're shooting at them. You shooting at them?
I just did one shot.
Oh, wine. Yes, I do. I have 6. Here, you can have all of it.
Where you're at. Thank you. Alright, I'm getting in this bush over here.
Same. Bomb. Ba-da-bum.
Let's move up to this bush. That way we're not on low ground.
Still gonna be on low ground. Just not as low. I have pretty good heals right now. Wait, what's that?
I don't know what that is. Might be something for a challenge. Somebody just got rebooted.
I think it's like a signaler or something for aliens.
Come to me.
Someone over there, gliding.
They're going up. They're going up to fight. That means they're probably sweating. If it comes to a heal off, we win big time, so.
Oh, well, you.
Follow me, follow me.
Do you want to carry my fish too so you can win no matter what?
No, follow me, follow me, follow me.
Oh, wait. What do you have for heals?
4 floppers.
That's it?
Big pot. Oh, there's people?
Where?
I don't know.
Get in the bush, get in the bush. Get in the bush because the building will make it seem like...
Oh, they're looking for us. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out of range, get out of range.
They marked me.
Yeah, get out of range.
They marked me.
Once you're out of range, they can't find you.
Oh. They're marking us.
They could shoot us through the bush, just so you know.
I know.
Because they know exactly where you are.
Not anymore. They don't know where I am. They know where you are?
Oh, they're all fighting.
Knock them down. Did you miss or did it just not count? You need to knock them down.
One of them left.
Was look.
Oh, they're just scanning us. Come on.
Alien.
Back over here, move back over here.
Alien. Get in this bush right here.
They just keep scanning everything around them.
Oh, it's an overpowered weapon. It's an overpowered weapon.
We'll move up to that other bush when the zone starts.
Hopefully it gets bolted.
Keep shotguns out, shotguns out, shotguns out. Oh shit. Run, Cam, run.
I can't!
I don't know where they're at.
I yelled. I got scared. They literally jumped out at me. Bro, why were they targeting me? I've died every round. We suck.
This guy's gonna die. One kill.
You're insane. Can you blow yourself up or whatever with that railgun? I want to build.
Alright, I'm getting off that.
Okay.